always prodigies in every sport. People who just have a knack for the game and are amazing at it from the start. These are the people who is said are made for the game. That is what they were meant to do. In the world of pickleball, one such prodigy is Anna Leigh Waters. She picked up the paddle at the humble age of 10 and has never looked back since. She ranks top 3 in women's singles and is at the 3rd place in women's doubles, just ahead of her mother, Leigh Waters, who ranks 4th in doubles women in the world according to the Professional Pickleball Association. After playing locally every day and cultivating her game, Waters turned pro at 12 and won the Nationals the same year in women's doubles with her mom, Leigh, 42, a former competitive college tennis player. The pair are considered to have revolutionized the sport, adding a thrilling dose of hard-hitting power to the otherwise finesse-driven sport. Waters is a national champion in women's doubles, winning her first gold medal at the 2021 Orlando Cup. She also took golds in singles at the Newport Beach Showcase, the Orlando Cup, and the Texas Open, all in 2021. Waters finished first in women's doubles at the Tournament of Champions, as well as the Margaritaville USA Pickleball Nationals Championship. She is the youngest professional pickleball champion in history, capturing titles at only 12 years of age. She is a bronze medalist in singles at the 2021 US Open and a silver and bronze medalist, women's doubles and mixed doubles respectively, at the 2021 Acery Tech Atlanta Open. Personal life. Anna lives in her house in Delray Beach, Florida, and is currently 15 years old. Most successful people, including professional pickleball players, do not do it alone. The same is true for Team Waters. Leigh and Anna Leigh are responsible for playing pickleball when the pressure is on while on the professional pickleball tour. But Team Waters runs deeper than Leigh and Anna Leigh. It extends to the Waters family. Attending practice sessions both on the court and off the court, coordinating travel plans, working with sponsors and partners, helping organize food preparation, etc., is all required to be able to play on the pickleball court. And for 14-year-old Anna Leigh Waters, the list goes even further, as she has to add to the list attend school, study, attend soccer practice, attend soccer matches. To note, Anna Leigh is an avid and superb soccer player, in addition to a professional pickleball player, and of course, be a teenager. Fortunately for Anna Leigh, she has her mother, Leigh, as her on-court partner to help with all of these things. And fortunately for the both of them, they have a team of supporters behind them to help make it all come together, so that the pair of them can pursue their professional pickleball careers. This team includes Stephen Waters, Anna Leigh's father and Leigh's husband, Neil Eichelberger, Leigh's father, and Ann Eichelberger, Leigh's mother. Her origin story. It was Irma who got Waters into pickleball in the first place. Irma is not a coach or a relative, it's a hurricane. In 2017, when Hurricane Irma was bearing down on Florida, she and her family had to evacuate and went to Pennsylvania to stay with her grandfather for a couple of weeks. He played pickleball and asked Anna Leigh and her mother Leigh if they wanted to give it a try. He asked us, "Do you want to go play pickleball?" And my mom and I looked at each other and said, "No, not really. We don't want to play pickleball," she said with a laugh. But of course, we tried it and fell in love with it right away. And we played non-stop those 2 weeks. Then we went back home to Florida and started playing in tournaments. And now here we are at the La Quinta Resort in a professional tournament. When she turned pro in 2019 at the age of 12, she became the youngest player ever on the pro tour. She won a tournament that year, which naturally made her the youngest winner ever on tour. Waters is homeschooled, which she has been since 3rd grade, long before she picked up a pickleball racket. So she's continued with that throughout her career. She likes to work ahead and get everything done before a tournament, so she doesn't have to think about school during a tournament.
Well, when Hurricane Irma came through, like usually in hurricanes there's nothing good comes out of it, but this is one good thing that came out of it. We evacuated Pennsylvania and my grandfather and grandma live up there. So we started playing pickleball. And we were like, pickleball, what's pickleball? And then we were just like, and we started playing it, and it was amazing. We had so much fun, and it was something to pass time. We'd play morning, noon, and night, like every day for 2 weeks.
Why pickleball and not tennis? Most top pickleball players started as tennis players, and Waters is no exception. She started playing in youth tournaments at the age of 8. She had a lot of success, but not a lot of fun. To be honest, she hated it. Pickleball is just so much more fun. That's basically all there is to it, Waters said. Junior tennis tournaments are kind of terrible. After I would win a match or something, there were times I'd get threatened by other parents. And it just wasn't fun for me. Then when I found pickleball, I was enjoying tournaments at a recreational level. And I just kept moving up in the divisions, and now here I am at the pro level, and it's still really fun. Waters still played an occasional tennis tournament even up until the pandemic hit in 2020. But since then, she's moved entirely to pickleball, playing with her mom. Another reason her journey has been fun-filled is that she and her mother have been playing doubles together. Not just playing together, but winning together. Her mother, Leigh, said it's basically been any parent's dream come true. "We just have way too much fun together. I love it," she said Thursday while watching Anna Leigh play singles. Their doubles competition begins Saturday. "We have such team camaraderie as well as mother-daughter camaraderie out there. I think that gives us the advantage, that mother-daughter intuition. It's a blast. Who wouldn't want to play a professional sport with their kid and actually make money doing it? It's like a win-win-win situation. It's unreal. It's changed our lives." Aside from the intuitive edge, Team Waters plays with a power and an aggression not often seen in women's pickleball. They began playing together in 2019 at the Texas Open, when Anna Leigh filled in as her mom's partner. And in that event, the first time they played together officially, they took second place. Still new to the sport, they fell back on their tennis instincts of just plain hitting the ball hard whenever possible. The women's game was more about finesse, and the truth is some people didn't love seeing that style of play being introduced, but now it's become all the rage. A lot of people attribute us for having at least something to do with changing the game, especially the women's game, Leigh said, because it was all about finesse and dinking, and we were just going with pure power and aggression. Anna Leigh said it was noticeable when they returned after the COVID-19 break. "When we first started playing pickleball, we played it like tennis. We never totally changed our game," Anna Leigh said. "We're known as bangers. Some people sort of resent us or that style. But now it seems like recently pickleball has changed and it's become way faster. And it seems like everybody is starting to play like that. When we got back from COVID-19, it was a totally different sport almost, and everybody was starting to do what we were doing."
Why do you love pickleball in one sentence or less?
I love pickleball because I get to play with my daughter, Anna Leigh Waters. Lee's daughter, right?
Career earnings. In what amounts to just 2 seasons as a pro, she didn't play in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. She's won 4 single titles and has made $41,875 in career earnings. But it's not always easy explaining to people what you do, especially in a sport whose name few people recognized until recently. And it's even harder defending it from a bad rap, which includes the perception that it's a benign pastime for the septuagenarian set when they get bored of mahjong. The mom said that her daughter's tender age is no longer an issue, but it's a long way from being an arriviste on the circuit a few years ago, when the competition wanted her out of the way. Opponents would try to get her removed from events because of her age, the mother said. The argument? It's not fair a kid is beating an adult. It's not fair to the adult. Well, say whatever you may, one thing is for sure. The teenager is making one hell of a name for herself. So what do you think is the future for Anna? Let us know in the comment section, and do like and subscribe to the video.